got this. This is the top log of one of the trees I got last year. And as you can see, this section here is pretty rotten. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chainsaw and just trim this section off. Just so I make it a little easier to handle, because this thing's pretty good size and pretty heavy. But I think I can get rid of a lot of this rotten area in here pretty quickly. So let's get that started. Trimmed down. A little bit of a workout, but we got rid of all the rot at least. So tomorrow, when I get the sawmill here, we'll be in pretty good shape. We should be able to move this thing around now a little easier. Not sure how much weight I got rid of, but hopefully it's enough that I can at least scoot it around. And then tomorrow, we're going to get these walnut logs here, these three here, and this oak log here. That's a walnut log there. And then also the plan is to get these 5 small walnuts milled. Hoping to get all this done in one day, but probably going to be 2 days, because I will have my wife help me with this big one. She doesn't like me sawing big logs by myself, but we'll see. I get stubborn sometimes. So if you're wondering, I set up my laser level on the front of my forks and projected that over to the log. You probably can't see it in the video, but so I projected that over there, so I had a somewhat of a line to follow. Well, good morning. We're back the next day here. I've got the sawmill all set up, and we got 3 logs on the log deck here. Let's get to sawing. Okay, so next up is this oak log here. It's the one we cut down yesterday. And then I've got this little walnut log over here yet. I think I'm just going to do some live edge out of that. But here's the pile that we have so far. Pretty decent pile there. Nothing huge except for those oak boards are nice and wide. They're out of a limb, so we'll see how they dry. But so far, so good. It's time for me to take a little break and get some stuff maneuvered, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to start cutting again. Well, there it is. I got the big oak log moved. Pretty good that I can move that log with that. I can't pick it up, but I can move it around on the ground more or less with a little help of some wood on the ground and some rollers. But that thing probably weighs at least as much as my machine. So then we're going to get this little walnut log sawed first to get that out of the way, and we'll see about getting this big oak out of here. Oh, there it is. Got that big oak log all sawed. Here was what it looked like. I sprayed some water on it just so you could see the grain. Is very pretty wood. This is, I would consider this rift sawn, I guess. And then there's that little last walnut log that I sawed. It's got some pretty color in it. And then that's the first oak log over there. So pretty nice. So there's what's left of the, I would call it slag off of the log. Just got to clean up my mess here, and that'll be it for tonight. And tomorrow I'll have my wife help me stack and sticker all of this. So I think that's going to be about it for today's video. If you like this sort of content, please like and subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell as well. That way you get notified when I post a new video. And you guys have a nice weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one.